Hello world, I am Omnamnad, and we are going to continue playing Robocop Rogue City today. Let's go. So it starts off with the last cutscene, okay. It's fine with me.
There he is, the man of all inventions.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
You should have invested in crypto. Alright. Let's see, do we have any skill points we need to spend? No. Any new stuff for our circuit here? What's this? We got a 60. You can't really do much with this one. Okay. Oh, we have a different board available now. Ooh. Oh wait, can I just put all my stuff away then? Okay, let's try a different board. Oh, I didn't know we had different boards we could use. This changes everything. So we have... what does 3.1 have? Single shot mode? Interesting. Deals heavy damage. Massive damage. Increases damage dealt. No critical hits. Okay. We also have 3.3. This has auto feeder. Automatic ammo feeder. No need to reload. Oh shit. Pellet rounds. Some rounds may split. Okay. More gore. Okay, okay. Magazine capacity. Let's find ourselves something we can use here. Let's do an L shape. We don't have one the shape we want though. Okay, so we'll have to improvise here. Do I want to use the omnidirectional on this one? I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? If I work my ways towards the auto feeder, magazine capacity doesn't even matter then. So we can go with our minimal viable option here. Weapon spread. Okay, we can do... oh, but that one's going to here. So we can go this way. Let's see, can we have an omnidirectional one here then? We have a line piece, pass through. Our pass through piece. Nice. And spread. Weapon damage. Do we have any dead ends here we can use? This does more weapon damage. Excellent. Weapon spread decrease here. Oh, reload speed? And that doesn't matter if I manage to get to the auto feeder here. Weapon damage here. Pelt rounds. We can get a pass through in. Nice. So reload speed we don't need to work towards if we have the auto feeder on it. Let's see. Magazine capacity. Really, we don't need that one, so it doesn't matter how low this one is. 15, 15, 14%. Let's see, is there another piece that you can use for the 14% here? increase our weapon damage here. I think that's it. Now, does it matter at all if I increase this one, though? So, for example, if we put an Omni... I mean, it increases the mag capacity, but we have the auto feeder on it, so I don't think that's relevant. Nothing we can do with the 19% piece here, as far as I can tell. Do I mean, I don't know what else to do. I might as well put it there, I guess. It won't change anything, but it looks cooler in the diagram, right? So at this point, I don't have to worry about reloading then. Okay. Just to check again. And our mission log, objectives, just complete that one. Okay.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Okay, head to the holding cell.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
Lights out. Hold key to track.
Robocop, is that you?
I like how this cutscene's in the dark.
I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, CP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Scanning. Okay, circuit breakers are misaligned. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I guess Robocop's the handyman now too, huh?
Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
So it wasn't a mistake when they didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what they'll cut next. Or who.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
Any collectibles nearby? Okay. Oh, wait.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
What's on the radio right now?
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands. Delta City is the only hope that we have.
Why don't you take a seat?
All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
I only got a B rank.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional
I still managed to get 3
despite
skill
sitting
points,
opposite a
so
celebrity.
it's all good, I guess.
How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I don't do it for the fame.
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
My programming does not allow for family life.
No. I guess that was never the intention. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful, especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before, he was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one.
That's
But
rough,
despite
buddy.
that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
Echoes of the past.
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
Okay, we have experience points here. Alright, what's the next thing I want to work towards here? This is probably engineering's probably the next one we want to go for. Allows you to open any safe without knowing combination. Also use to reprogram turrets. First aid, we won't need that. I think I spent all my OCP charges on that fucking fight with Ed, though. Again, shame that they don't have any music for this segment here. It would have been nice for something in the ambience. Got some lore here. Don't panic. Dear customer, we would like to deny any rumors that our bank is not solvent. We promise that OCP Bank is the most prosperous in Detroit. You can rest assured that we are still the best place for your savings. Sincerely, OCP Bank Management. Well, that's more convincing than Sam Bankman-Fried's statements on FTX. How come that?
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send Robocop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike.
Oh, we're heading back to Detroit?
The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Robocop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
Now this punk. What do you want? Are you gonna gamble all the city's funds now?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
Not interested in politics.
I am not involved in politics.
Well, let's not get too hasty. You can still show support for me, right? We're on the same side. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, Robocop. Say
You
no
have
to
a
Delta
political
City.
impact.
Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Yeah, let's walk around here in case there's anything else going on the precinct. Oh yeah, will the map show anything here? Doesn't look like there's anything there. Alright.
Robocop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade, I was part of a column delegated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? Officer Ramirez, a licensed dog walker.
Shut up, Kaplan.
Hey, Shiny.
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Okay, we'll work on that. Oh, is this what it looks like in the daytime? Why does the objective keep changing? It is interesting seeing the spot in the daytime now. Reminds me of that Unreal Engine 5 Matrix demo. Which
I hate the day shift.
I suppose it makes sense though, since this is Unreal Engine 5. Look at that screen space reflection there. Again, we'll have left some music for just walking around the city. Investigate apartment 12.
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
Is there a collectible here? No, there isn't. Can't blame me for trying. Trap detected. Disarm complete. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. Nothing sus. Sticky note. This week's storage bill, pick up cat food, take the fishmonger statement. Doesn't seem relevant. Okay, entrance detected. Rental invoice. Okay. Ooh, wait, new skill point. Engineering. Activate. Nice.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I needed to spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Just so quiet without any music playing. Ugh. watch.
We should vote Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
Wasn't me.
Are you like me? Are you a true environmentalist? Do you appreciate the majestic beauty of nature? And do you feel helpless knowing that every year more and more species are becoming extinct? Because let's face it, there's nothing that can be done.
Nothing.
So, you know what they say. If you can't beat 'em, join 'em. Last Chance Safari. See all the endangered species before it's too late. Last Chance Safari is the largest collection of near-extinct species on the planet. So hurry! Get them before it's too late! Additional fee to use your personal rifle may be required.
Man, it's Robocop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment, nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are. Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
It's that metal freak!
See, how did I change the fire mode again? See? Nope, nope, not wrong one. What was it? What's the fire mode button? Controls, keyboard mapping. Cycle fire mode was X. Guess no fire mode changes.
Don't just fucking stand!
Return to the streets. Any collectibles here? Here we go.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Can't call Ortiz.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
Nope.
No. The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of Old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I'd buy that for $1.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Ah, yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Any letter to Samantha's mothers, Miss K. Ortiz. They're accusing you of falsifying evidence because they want to discredit you, but I don't believe them. None of us do. We understand that the media and OCP is one of the same. Your actions will help others understand it too, so don't let them silence you. Someone has to speak out on our behalf. Someone must stand up against them. P. can't use the back exit. All right. Okay, I see a bunch of server protect options here. Let's do some trolling then. Because I have no idea whether or not the next story segment's going to push me out of the map.
Oh, when Delta City's built, I hear everyone will have their own apartment.
Yeah, everyone who can afford it.
Misdemeanor detected.
Can I toss a coin into the fountain?
Waste of money, honey. Someone will steal it before you make a wish.
Bathing sea found.
Entering the fountain is strictly prohibited.
But I'm not even fully in, just my feet.
You are free to go, but no one steps into the same fountain twice without a ticket.
I think I got it.
Attempts to reproduce the last living blue-nosed platypus ended in failure after 2 remaining animals killed each other because of badly matched aphrodisiacs.
Okay, what we have here? Serve and protect, serve and protect. Okay. Okay, in this issue, checkmate. White aliens toss play chess and white should always be leery of chess players playing the park. Poison plants. Aliens are poisoning plants in the city. They will soon wilt as this found spreads deadly bacteria. Hidden message: the mayoral election is a smokescreen. Get special glasses that will let you read the election posters of what they're really saying.
I'm telling you, she was looking straight at me, like I was the only man on the planet.
I know. She's the reason I blew my paycheck.
Says there's one right here. I don't see it. Let's see what's up here. Unauthorized garbage disposal.
Littering is against the law.
It's an act of revenge. I was loyal and she betrayed me.
Trouble in a relationship is no excuse for littering.
What? I mean my boss. She fired me after all these years, so I'm spreading confidential papers. Let everyone know the fraud her company is up to.
Let's see.
You can go, but remember, revenge results from weakness. Forgiveness requires strength.
Yeah, sure. Have it your way.
And let's see what else is available. We have one on the other side.
You are committing an act of vandalism.
Yeah, did the guy from the poster send you?
Compliance with the law has no political affiliation. I will not issue a ticket at this time, but remember, dreams are difficult to build and easy to destroy.
You know nothing about politics, but thanks anyway.
Perhaps you have a hearing problem. The lady said no.
You're right. That is what she said, officer. I've got to check my hearing aid.
Thank you, Robo. That guy was giving me the creeps.
Okay. More serving and protecting this way. And if there was only like a more accurate way for us to move faster. Because I get it, but at the same time, this kind of sucks having to walk. I mean, power walk.
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
If we live the way others want us to live, what kind of life would it be? Or rather, whose?
You're right. I want to be my own man. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So
Turn
don't
your
you come back
flashlight
without
on.
him.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Animal trace, no match. Okay, let's see. What should our next skill? What should our next perk be? Double crit damage. I guess empathetic response might be nice. Find less favorable dialogue options.
Clear. Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Stand aside.
Gosh, you are strong, ain't you?
Let us get back on track.
Sure thing.
No traces.
What was that?
Probably the cat. You know how they are. Not sure if the cat did this. Is that just strawberry jam?
Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
Is Indiana Jones in this one? Nope. Oh, it's the spillage.
The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh. I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano.
We got a match.
That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it!
Damn.
It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door.
How dare you resist arrest?
It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you.
Psst, 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 psst.
What was that?
I think we found our suspect.
I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding? There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Does that have a T-Rex? Nice. Huh? Shots fired. What's going on? I mean, we are in Detroit, so shouldn't be that much of a surprise. Bullet wound. Heavy blood loss.
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
You got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location. Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I'm coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
I keep forgetting I don't need to reload. Yeah.
Not the fucking leg!
Yeah.
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in, pig. Nowhere to hide now.
Let's see, the door on apartment 6 needs a fixing to turn upside down. The occupier is constantly complaining about being bothered by guests of a tenant from apartment number 9.
Drop your guns! Fuck! He got me! Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
Lucky numbers. Okay. Don't care.
That was intense. I need a breather.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
The hell are you talking about, lady? Where is the cat now? It's gone again. Okay, we have another one right down here.
Smoking is dangerous, not to mention illegal.
I don't give a shit about either.
Alright, this is actually dangerous for everyone else, so I'm gonna issue a ticket.
Then you must suffer the consequences.
No one in this country values independent thinkers anymore.
Nice, we completed the objective for protecting and serving. Was there anything else on the map that might be of interest? We have a gang stash and an apartment here. Storage facility. I think we've already been there. Gang stash. Okay. I'm not sure if there's any need to go to the suspect's place here, but let's just take a look. I don't see any way in. So I guess it's not important then. At least not for now. There's a ladder that goes to another building. Okay, let's check out this gang stash then.
Is that true? Mary has to close a restaurant?
2 words. Delta City.
Still quite a bit to walk.
I don't care if OCP lost some money for once.
Didn't I already find this gang stash previously? Well, maybe they refilled it. Yep, I already found it. Ah, debated. I debated myself. That must mean that other objective was something I already took care of.
I heard OCP is broke.
What, are you afraid you'll lose money on your stocks?
Just standing there. Oh, he's smoking somewhere else now. I appreciate that little touch there. Okay, now back to where we were supposed to go.
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter. Just open it up. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
My purpose is to fight crime, not to make statements.
No, of course not. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life.
You don't say.
But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
This sounds like something he would say, though.
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
My fellow officers worry about OCP's intention regarding their work.
Really? I'll have a word with Becker. Perhaps some new equipment would boost their morale.
It would be appreciated.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
I mean, Lewis is in the coma. What much can they do for her? So.
After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
It's a shame they couldn't get a guy who sounded like the guy in the movie. Or the old man.
Hey, Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers at Glass and Steel. Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Alright, let's run to Pickles. Holding down W for so long is really starting to hurt my finger. Ah.
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta City.
Screw that. I'm homeless by choice.
So that kid who we let off with a warning, it's pretty nice to us. Okay. Still vandalism, but I'll let it slide.
Whoa. It's getting so cold. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this jacket anymore. And it has no bullet holes.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Nah, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
What are you looking for?
Angelina Johansson.
A guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Neon Genesis Evangelion? Death Awaits, TJ Laser, okay.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos, or what. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Garden of Earthly Delights?
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
Diamonds are made under great pressure.
Wait, you think there's a diamond within me? Do you see my shine? I'm just messing with you. That was truly inspirational. But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Your tape is on another shelf.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
But I mean, you really deserved it. Which is something I couldn't say about a lot of people. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know movies, there is value in that.
Yep, there's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel, but the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
Bit on the nose, huh?
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire, but here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
Crap! Crap! I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Game just froze. Fatal error. All right. Task manager. Oh no. Full screen. There we go. Oh no. All right, let's open up the game. Hopefully it's still good. Checkpoint, hopefully. First crash so far. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's loud.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember,
Oh no, we
the
have to do
title
this
has
entire
something to
segment
do
here.
with the Bible, saints, cosmos, or whatever. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Guard.
Oh man, but
we do not
easiest.
Diamond.
Wait, but
Kind shepherd.
love that. Thank
Everyone deserves. There is nothing that you cannot come back from.
Spoken like a true good shepherd. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Is this a
How about you check in the
thriller?
sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Hey, Chex Party, it's going good. We just had our first crash with this game though, which kind of sucks, but we didn't lose too much progress.
Eve's flower.
Gonna skip this dialogue since I already saw it.
It's just shown what you know how they are.
Recognize it. Time to occupy yourself with something meaningful.
What are you talking
First
about?
crash.
I'm a street entrepreneur. I keep myself busy, thank you very much. But we're still missing our tape.
I just got a message saying fatal error like a minute or two ago.
Celestial decay.
Flat, but he's sick.
See?
They give hope.
Yeah, and he... Hey.
Alright,
I think
time to
I
redo
found
this
it.
segment
I messed
then.
up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is.
Me, sire.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Just look.
Alright, this was where it crashed last time, so please don't crash. Please.
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there. Who's gonna pay for all this?
Don't look at me. Josh Pickles, Jade Street, 3C. Last rented tapes. Sticky Pickles and Sweeties, Gone with the Spirit, The Banjo Strikes Back, The Bad, the Fat, and the Dirty. Does Robocop make a salary? I don't think so. He's a piece of equipment, technically. So he doesn't get paid shit. He just sits in his chairs and recharges overnight when he's offline, I think. Alright, let's find Pickles. This guy's still vomiting here.
You're all right.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
That is not the kind of help I was willing to provide.
Come on, give me a break. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, diamonds are made under great pressure. I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
I am doing this as a friend. We gotta cut him off.
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earned that money fair and square.
Sorry, man. We gotta do what we had to do. Yep. Gotta cut him off. The question Ben or paranoid vagrant? I guess we'll start off with a vagrant since it's probably where the crash occurred at first, and then we'll follow up by going to Ben. I wish we could run faster. I understand this is lore accurate since Robocop doesn't move that quickly, but still. Could be worse. Like, it wouldn't be so bad if they had some ambient music playing in the back, but it's a shame there isn't any. It is like a smaller studio though, so I guess they can afford not much production.
No need to rush. They're just trying to depopulate our species.
Oh, you're the alien guy.
You didn't eat my bait. You knew it had poison in it. Now I'm sure you're no ordinary rat. Where'd you go, you little...
Good day, citizen.
A rightful citizen of Earth, to be precise. Aliens are swarming and killing us, and the police are not doing anything about it. We're all doomed.
An accident happened here recently. It involved a motorcycle.
I saw it with my own eyes. I've recorded the whole thing in my research notes so I wouldn't get mixed up. See, there are so many conspiracies happening in this city. The only trouble is, those notes are locked inside my residence, and I can't seem to get the door open. Would you mind helping me with it?
Serve the public crust. Now you live in this.
It's the one right over there. I think if you give them doors enough of a pull, they'll open.
Alright.
Gentle with it. I put a lot of blood, sweat, and alien tears into that penthouse.
No promises.
Ha! That's it. Now let's have a look. Yes. I remember now.
You know, in New York, this would cost thousands to live here.
I remember. That biker wasn't even trying to hide his alien heritage. His body had tattoos from a parlor nearby, and one of them looked rather fresh.
Now I know where to go next. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're going already? I've got more information about alien shenanigans if you care to hear.
I'm good, homie. Tell me about the fugitive's alien origin.
Why do you suspect the fugitive is an alien?
He looked really mean. He had a horn. And that, together with his chunky body covered in tattoos, made him look like some kind of hellish narwhal. If you read my newsletter, number 28, you'd know that all sea creatures are otherworldly. That is why I don't eat sweet corn.
Wait, what? About the tattoo design.
How can you tell that the tattoo design matched the ones from the parlor?
I've noticed that lots of aliens like to mark themselves with specific signs from that shop, so they can be easily recognized by their kin. I went there many times pretending to be window shopping, but I've managed to copy all their secret symbols. And that biker's tattoo was one of them. The skin around it was pretty red, so I'm sure it must have been done very recently.
Lots of swastikas, too. I guess these aliens love swastikas. More criminal activity?
Can you tell me about other matters besetting the town?
Sure, can do. For starters, cats are aliens, too. One of them can predict lottery numbers. He can be found near the gas station. And there's this woman who feeds all the stray cats. She must be one of the higher-ups in the alien hierarchy. Also, I've heard some aliens use the VHS store to hide treasure. And last but not least, I've heard that some of them are planning to take over the courthouse. I'm sure you would never allow for that extraterrestrial scum to judge us.
All right.
I have what I need. Stay safe, citizen.
You're off to the tattoo shop? Just make sure not to get inked. Those designs are very alluring. When they start talking to you, just cover your ears and start singing. It really helps.
Please, Murphy. Run faster. Maybe we should get some Heelys or some shit.
Full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
I am not here for that.
A tattoo, then. It'll really bring out that jawline.
My body wears enough scars.
Believe me, you can never have enough of these puppies. Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you want?
A biker called Spike. I heard he was your customer.
I don't serve no bikers. Don't know who told you that, but it's a load of bull.
Are you denying making tattoos for the street vultures?
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay off my case. I need to get back to my work.
Investigate tattoo parlor. Okay. Vultures mentioned on several pages.
What next? You gonna try to tell me that I'm
Irrelevant.
smuggling nuke in a red inker?
do you?
You still here?
Biker goggles and motorcycle keys.
I found evidence of your connections to the biker gang.
I'm not telling you nothing, cop.
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going down. It is your choice if you want to join them.
Ah, fuck. I told him not to come in here when he was so hot. He brought this on himself.
Where is he?
He's got a place nearby somewhere, but I don't know where exactly.
I am afraid this information is too vague.
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some sort of chopper. I don't know. You can check the plate number on that photo.
Wise choice for a scum artist.
Oh, I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off your armor.
Too much ray tracing. No. Plate number required. Find the right motorcycle.
Hey, Robocop. Mr. Mills would like to have a word. He's waiting in the car.
What?
Come on, come on.
Side quest.
It is an honor to finally meet the hero of the city in person. It's a shame that our basketball team can't fill us with similar pride. Yeah, just lost to Atlanta. Some say it's because of a lack of team players. Do you think it's that important? Being a team player?
Cooperation among police officers helps increase efficiency.
And not just among police officers. I'm glad you look at it that way. As for me, I have always valued team play. That was the way things were when my parents worked for the city. My grandfather used to tell me that this neighborhood was a great place for an evening stroll. Now it's different. Kuzak allows the city to be taken over by criminals. He can't stop it because he's not a team player. He fails to realize that OCP has given this city its most precious treasure. You. I want to work with you and OCP to improve this city. I want to take care of your interests. It's about time someone did. But to make it a reality, we would need your support. So, what do you think about getting involved in politics?
Mm-hmm. Are we gonna continue the quarry? Eventually. It depends on Verhana's schedule, but we usually try to play on Thursdays. Let's see. I'm a passive observer. No, I stay away from it.
I follow politics, but I do not take sides.
So you allow others to use you, becoming a pawn. You are the symbol of the city.
Yeah, she did.
Do,
it's kind of finicky though.
Has a political impact. No matter if you talk privately,
you have to like
publicly, you should choose what you want to represent. Incompetence and unaccountability, or partnership and determination. Only one of these paths leads Detroit to its former glory. You say you value team play. Together, let's form a team for the good of this city. We have a common goal. Together, it will be easier to achieve it. Now, you'll have to forgive me. We're already late for another meeting. Now think about what we've discussed. About what we can do for this city. Together, as a team. I count on your support.
Yeah, she got to play. It's kind of finicky though, because the game's designed only for one controller. So every time it's her turn to play, I have to open up the Steam remote play together menu and then swap the controllers around virtually. It's cool that it's a possibility, but it's kind of weird. So I have to manually change myself between player 1 and player 2. Yeah, I'm not trusting that dude. I'm trying to stay out of this shit. Find the right motorcycle. Okay. Well, it has to be this one, right? No match, damn it. Yeah. It's weird that like they advertise it as having up to 8-player co-op. Well, 8-player local co-op. They don't tell you, oh, it's because it's just one controller, and we tell you whose turn it is to play. Like it works, but it's very low tech, and I wish it was more straightforward. So that's probably why the game doesn't actually support remote play together. You can hack it in, but it's still kind of finicky. You have to manually readjust who player 1 is in order to get it to work every time. The real annoyance is that I play inverted and she doesn't, so every time we take turns, we have to manually change the invert around.
City Hall is the decaying symbol.
It's just
of
one game. She's playing my copy.
Detroit deserves a fresh start.
It literally streams my screen to her, and she just sends her controller inputs to me.
Private. Delta City for our children.
So like, you know, considering I don't have to buy the game twice, you know, it's great. I don't mind fucking around with the controller ports a little bit. Find the right motorcycle. Again, though, it is kind of scummy how they don't allow that feature by default, though. You have to use a external application to trick Steam into allowing you to use it, even though plenty of other games allow native support for remote play together. Yeah. It's provided by Steam itself, actually. So if you open up like your Steam overlay when doing remote play, you can see who is in your remote play session. So that includes you and up to 3 friends who are connected to you. And there's like a section of controller ports that identify who is which port. And you can actually just drag and drop who's in slot 1 and slot 2. So in the case of the Quarry, which only supports one controller, every time it's time to change players, I have to move it around and so that she's player 1 and then I'm player 1 if I need to play. Yeah. Yeah, if a game supports local co-op, you can use remote play together on it, provided the developer allows you to use it. So it's like very simple. Basically, it just takes your screen and streams it to the other person so they can see it, and their controller inputs get streamed over to you, so that way it works as a second player. Yeah. It's pretty cool because then you just buy one copy and all your friends can play. But obviously you need good upload speeds in order for that to work. I only have like 20 megabits, so I can barely do it with one person playing when I'm streaming. Yeah, there's still latency also to worry about. And for her, I noticed like she barely gets some of the QTE, so I might have to increase some of the timings on the QTEs just to make things a bit less frustrating for us. Come on. How many motorcycles can there be? Let's check the map. Yeah, still a big zone cover here. What's tricky though too is like if you're trying to play with multiple people on your connection, then it kind of stacks in terms of upload speed, because I think you have to upload directly to each individual person. Yeah, this is Unreal Engine 5. It doesn't. I wouldn't be surprised if most of these assets were from the Unreal Engine store. It still looks good though. There you go. I was walking around earlier and it reminded me a lot of that Matrix demo that Unreal Engine 5 had for a while back ago.
I'm so glad you're here. I can deal with screams and fights, but this music is driving me crazy. My head it's like a hangover. Wait, maybe it is a hangover.
Yeah. And Unity was kind of scary for a moment there when they were trying to charge people for installs. I think they lost a lot of people's trust, though. Like, some people might not even touch it anymore at this point.
Still no joy with the broadcast. Be quiet. They're working in no time, Mr. Wendell.
I could barely hear them over the music.
He's using that, just like he used us. He hired us, but he failed to deliver.
Yeah, the audio mixing for this game ain't that great.
You had your chance and you blew it. Now it's the toy chance turn. Deal with it, biker bitch.
Yeah, if you already have a lot of knowledge with that engine, it's kind of hard to go away from it. Yeah, stick with what you know.
You were invited. Let's crush this tin can.
I can't hear you. This dude was fucking hiding in the side room. This is like breaching encounters, yeah. It's not always like that. Where's this music coming from? Oh, Jesus Christ, that was so fucking loud. I couldn't hear over anything. Yeah. I've been enjoying this game a lot, but the audio department is kind of... and they needed more people working on the audio for this. What's the most difficult aspect of this game? Let's see. The boss fight was kind of tricky. We had a fight with Ed 209, and it was basically shoot the weak point and try not to get shot. But you're Robocop, so you move very slowly, so it's very easy for you just to get shot. Let's see, open safe. Oh, do I have enough? Yes, I can open this. Yes. Yeah, being slow is probably the most challenging aspect of this game. It makes sense because Robocop is, a walking tank essentially. But it's frustrating at times, I feel like they try their best to design the game around his limited speed, but even then, if you're impatient, it can get annoying.
What did Wendell make you do?
You saw it yourself. He needed us to extract brains from corpses. Most of my men didn't have the stomach for it.
Why brains?
He would never say. Wendell keeps his cards close to his chest.
Where is he?
When? Now? My bet it'd be in front of a screen, wherever that fucking signal is supposed to reach. 'Cause he's always watching.
He's gonna get sniped from the window now.
Requesting an ambulance. One unconscious fugitive suffering heavy blood loss.
I actually thought he was gonna get sniped through the window. when you say a line like that, what else is there to expect? Okay, scan results. Oh no, they're stealing satellite television. Okay, let's see. We have one more XP point here. Skills. Was I working towards anything else? Okay, let's see what next perk do I want to get. Focus. I can double my crit damage with focus or scanning. Mark every enemy in sight. It's not that big of a deal. I don't need that. Oh yeah, I was working on my psychology. Okay. Use computer. Four megabits. Determine receiver's location. Transmission target. Hold them all. Okay.
Operator, Wendell's trail leads to the outskirts west of town, continuing pursuit.
I'm sure there won't be an ambush once I get out of here. Oh, there isn't. Okay. I've played too many video games, as you can tell. Spike in a haystack. New objective. Goes from the past. Okay. Gang stash here. I think I've probably looked at that one already. Yeah, like if you visit some stuff, like there's a upgrade you can get that shows you where certain points of interest are, but they don't go away once you've actually found them. So I'm kind of concerned that I might be wasting my time. Do I want to walk all the way over here just to check, or maybe I already did that before? All right, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and we'll continue. BRB. Okay, we're back. Oh, in order to continue, I have to leave. Okay, then. Since there isn't anything else, let me check this stash. And if I already found it, damn it. This was passed all the way here.
Murphy, could you give us a hand? It's gotten real ugly in there.
Oh, cool, another objective. Okay. I might as well invest anyways, then. Investigate everything, then. Okay, here we go.
What happened?
Can you believe this? A bunch of repeat offenders came up with a bright idea to storm the courthouse. For some reason, they think that if they destroy it, their prior convictions will go away. They took hostages and are now demanding both a 6,000 SUX and a plane to Acapulco.
Acapulco is a war zone.
I don't think these guys follow the news. But I'm afraid that it may be too late to rescue the hostages if we wait for SWAT.
If they want to fly into a war zone, I have first-class tickets for them.
Nice one. Protect the innocent. Near the courthouse. I guess we have to go through the metal detector.
Don't just stand there. Got no chance. You'll pay for that.
Bastard shot me! Watch out! Grenade! Spread out! Get shot him! I got him! I got him!
Oh wait, can I grab this? OCP card required. Oh great. It's like we're playing Doom. Can we charge up here?
Another minute, and I'll start shooting their heads off. They don't meet our demands soon.
Hostages? The police? That's the problem, man. We're still waiting because nobody can understand what you mean.
Listen and shut up. Where is that fucking stomping coming from?
Really? Is this chair blocking him from moving? No. Robocop can't jump. Can I break this? Okay, indestructible chair. Wait, how am I supposed to grab that then? Where do I find an OCP card? Okay. Wait, did the chair move itself when I was away? I'm not losing my mind here, right? Okay, wait a second. I'm not seeing anything else here. Find the access key card. Access card. I'm looking for the access card right now. Here. Did I miss it? You would assume it'd be somewhere here. Nope. Nothing here. Alright, off to the next room. Ah, we can breach the wall here. Okie dokie, we'll do that then. Alright, time to get psyched up. It's supposed to remind you of the 80s, I think. Oh, hostages survived.
Oh God, heaven itself has sent you, Robocop. It was a nightmare.
Robo, if you could call my boss and confirm what happened here. He wouldn't believe that I was taken hostage for the 3rd time this week.
Stay here. The police will come to question you.
Only in Detroit. Hey, it's not her fault that everyone keeps taking her hostage, right?
Hey, Robo, you showed them. It was a pleasure to work with you.
Attack on courthouse. Not quite as exciting as Attack on Titan, but oh well. What do we have here? Calculating best move. Let's check the map here. See what's on this side. Nice. Free XP. Okay, it did clear out this time. That's weird, because I'm pretty sure I looked at these stashes before. Alright then. Let's check out the other stash here. Looks like I've been here before. Yep, I've been here before. Okay, so that's kind of a oversight. So if you've been to the stash already before you got the unlock to show everything on the map, the icon just stays there. Okay. Surely you're not dumb enough to forget that you've already checked the stash, right?
Give me my money, you damn machine! Hey, this ATM won't give me my money. Can you do something about it?
Manual reboot required.
You're saving my life. Finally, I got something to buy a nuke with.
At least he's honest. Alright, let's run off to here just to check the stash if not. If whether or not we actually picked it up before. We probably have, but we might be able to find something interesting along the way.
They say we're in a record-breaking recession, but people are throwing away things that still work. Oh, this underwear looks almost new.
Okay. Let's see here. Aha, here we go. There we go. What you guys looking at over here?
Screw Delta City. OCP is gonna throw us out of here to start construction.
Yeah, let them try.
Okay, think I seen everything. I already checked that one before and got debated. Okay, think that's it. Let's head out to the next section here. This is actually what malls look like now. Pretty accurate.
First, they can't even connect a few fucking cables, and now they don't even answer.
World star hip hop. It's not Hans Gruber.
It's the new guy.
I don't think you can shush the footprints.
Big wig to show up. He's planning to do some psycho presentation.
And who is the bigwig?
That's what I want to find out.
Mr. W, we still have no contact with the funhouse.
I'm on the phone. We're ready. I understand, but please tell him
They
this
really
is not a
want
meeting
this
that
guy
can
to be Alan
postponed.
Rickman.
I see.
So, they ain't coming, right? Fucking suits!
Keep your anger to yourself, or I'll share mine with you.
Who's there? Show yourself!
It's his bait.
Better not.
As you wish, creep. You are under arrest. Come quietly.
Do you really believe that's what's gonna happen? Take care of him, boys. I'll meet you on the roof.
What's up, metal freak? Forget where you left your car?
You better go, Miss Ortiz. It seems there will be trouble.
You metal fuck! Wanna go first, man?
We totaled Robocop!
It feels like I'm in the back rooms now. Just goes on forever.
Is that you? Come to us.
Yeah, Dad, we're waiting for you.
Kind of reminds me of the hallucinations in like the Max Payne games also.
Dad? Are you coming? Dad? Dad, are you here?
This kind of reminds me of another segment in Fear.
Come find me, please. Why won't you come for me, Dad? Don't leave me, please. Don't leave me alone.
Who is here?
Special offers at Juneberry Mall. Now a free gift for engaged couples. Goldfinch Jewelry has a discount on wedding rings. Choose something special. It's a symbol of your love and something for her to remember you by after you decided to get yourself killed and leave your family all alone, Alex Murphy. Don't hesitate. Come and take advantage of our offer.
I feel like they were calling me out there.
Over here, Murphy.
Dad? Is that you? You look different. You're scaring me. I don't like how scary you are now.
It's not your dad, kid. It's not even a police officer. I don't know what it is anymore.
The remains of my husband, a police officer killed in the line of duty, were used to create some kind of a metal monster. I need to bury it to move forward with my life. Do you have a funeral suit that would fit that empty shell? A world-class husband. A father. A cop.
Okay, we kind of get it. Is this... Are we done here now? Please.
Did you hear?
Ah.
It's true. You're not one of us anymore. You're not human. And you're not a real cop.
I just saw that spawn and I see.
You're just the rotting remains of
Alex Murphy.
You're something that should
Never
have been. Something that should not exist. We have to fix you. We have to erase you. And we will. Just come to us. Come to the rooftop. We're waiting.
Okay, this kind of reminds me of the Stanley Parable. I don't, like, it's not really similar, but still. Any collectibles down here? No. Just have to be sure.
It's not one of us. It doesn't even have a badge. It's the crap that is stuck to our shoe. A cuckoo egg planted by OCP. We need to clear our station of this shit. We must smash that thing. Fire at will. You're not one of us. You feel that too, don't you?
Oh, his apartment from the first movie.
You're back. There's coffee in the kitchen.
They actually recreate the architecture pretty closely.
Do you like it? The mug.
Yeah, in the movie, like...
Can you fix the camera? I think something's broken.
Yeah, in the movie, one of his flashbacks, there's like a television nearby, and his son's watching a episode of TJ Laser. And that's where he asked Alex Murphy if he could do the cool gun flip thing that he saw on TV. And that's why Robocop does that really swag move with the gun all the time. Because of his kid.
Hey, you fixed it!
Ah, okay.
Remember I'm playing a game this afternoon?
A little Halloween
Dad
photo.
wouldn't miss it, would he?
Pick me up at the station. I'll grab my gear.
Do you really have to go? You look so sexy in that uniform. Why won't you stay a little longer?
Kinda want to check out the rest of the home. Oh. I don't know about this. This might be like a made-up part of his memory. A stairway to nothing. I guess the player wasn't supposed to go that far, really. Oh, is this a steel mill? Are we gonna...
Why are you here? Do you not love your family? No attachments, no leverage. This is a gift.
Don't take him away from me! Everyone wants to be back home with their families. Be back home.
Yep, this is where he died. We already saw it once before. We've already been to this before in the game. Why do we have to do this again? More trauma? Why? How much more trauma do we need?
Welcome, shopper. Let's take a stroll through your old home.
Do you think you can just go back? Go on with your life like nothing happened?
This is a one-family house built by ZM Industries. It's for sale because the head of the family to which it belonged was shot in the head.
Your family has forgotten you. Why do you want to remember them? You attach yourself to something that is the weakest in you. To the part that's still human.
Have you thought it over? Why not make me an offer?
Why carry this burden? What is your sacrifice worth? Holding on to them makes you weak. Destroy them. Destroy them before they destroy you.
Alex Murphy, the one and the only. I'm here because you have something that belongs to me. You have my badge. Lewis gave it to me. Lewis is hurt because of you. Because you keep insisting that you're something that you're not. You think that you are a fusion of me in this metal armor. You're not me. Not even a part of me. I'm dead and I want to finally rest, but you won't let me. Your delusions keep tormenting me and my family. You need to let us go. I want my badge back. I have it, so I remember. Remember what? The lie? Lewis knows us. She would not lie. Give it to me. It's mine. But, Lewis, I want it back. This is my badge. Then I'll have to take it back myself.
You are strong enough to take him. Don't forget you have a partner who's counting on you. Take this gift. Don't forget who you are. Alex Murphy.
Get up, Robo. Get up, for God's sake. Keep going.
Where's the chopper? The cops will be here any...
Wendell Antonowski,
Haven't you had enough yet?
you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
Relax. I'm not your enemy. If I were, you would have already...
You have the right to an attorney.
Hey! I wanted to help you. Release you from the burden of your past life, of your memories. But you don't want to lose them, right? Now I get it.
Anything you say may be used against you.
I can give you back those memories. All of them. We should help each other. We have the same boss!
Police!
God damn it, you again?
People need to see this.
Cuff him. He is a cop killer.
Hands behind your back!
Can you hand me my lighter? It's a family heirloom. I wouldn't want to lose it.
You mean this trinket? It'll be safer in the prison depository. You'll pick it up yourself in, I don't know, 150 years?
Plenty of time for rehabilitation.
Nice one.
Top story. Wendell Antonowski, the infamous new guy in town, has been apprehended today. Robocop was able to capture Antonowski, as reported by an eyewitness, Channel 9's Samantha Ortiz. Unfortunately, no footage of the event has emerged. Robocop's efforts have prompted a public debate regarding his status as a human being. Here's a statement from John Mills, a candidate for the mayor's office in the upcoming mayoral election.
Today, Robocop has done more for this city than the current administration has done in its entire term. That's why I feel that it's time to give something back. If elected, I will be advocating to grant Robocop the status of a free, living human being.
Now he's using us.
Vote Mills, vote Robocop.
Staying on the topic of OCP, the CEO of Omni Consumer Products suffered a heart attack earlier today. The self-made entrepreneur has been taken to the Gibson Memorial Hospital for observation. His condition is stable. We wish you a speedy recovery.
Wendell's in prison and the old man is on his way out. Could this day be any better? Jeez, Steph, don't you have any respect? Here's the man of the hour.
Congrats, Robo. You caught that bastard for what he did to Lewis.
We are not done yet.
Murphy, come talk to me after you're done with your evaluation.
New skill point available. Putting it into psychology. Not over yet.
I knew he'd get him. I just knew he'd be the one to bust that asshole.
Glad we have Murphy on our team.
Are you having problems getting a hospital appointment? Are you tired of being at the mercy of those never-ending waiting lists? Do you feel powerless? It's time to take the control back. Take part in the Family Heart Raffle and play the odds. A single ticket is your chance to win a mystery
gotcha
medical
healthcare.
service.
The natural
Anything
evolution
from a
of our
dental
society.
appointment to a knee transplant. Don't miss the opportunity.
For only $9.99, I want to visit to the
Oh, they used a comma.
pediatrician.
Fingers crossed for a prostate exam.
A heart transplant?
Guess who isn't American?
Don't wait. Buy a ticket to the Family Heart Raffle today. Selling your winning ticket is illegal and will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Is that the TV personality I keep seeing on television? Have a seat, Robo. something not many people know about me. I used to be a car mechanic before I landed this job.
Is that supposed to put us at ease, Morgan?
Please be a good evaluation. There's a mall secret? I'm still aced it.
Congratulations on catching Wendell. You seem to constantly be front page news. Not only that, your situation has become a topic of public debate. I imagine that could take a toll on anyone. How are you dealing with other people trying to determine your identity for you?
Someone's finally fighting for my rights.
Someone is fighting for my rights.
That's probably the healthiest way of looking at it. But the status of a human would make you an autonomous being. It opens many doors. Being given human rights would let you fully take control of your life. Is that something that you'd actually want?
I don't know what this means. I do not need other people's approval. Does that mean he doesn't need other people to tell him that, or I don't know. It's not something I wouldn't say this. I mean, I want human rights, but I don't. Yeah, sure. I want human rights.
Yes, I deserve it.
And why is that?
I am human.
The idea of granting you human rights is a very important issue, but no more important than the main reason for today's session. Many people might not be aware of that, but I have the whole report on the heavy glitches that you suffered before capturing Wendell. The only other time you've experienced anything similar was during the slaughterhouse incident. That's when your partner was wounded. Now, you were fighting the person responsible for it. Do you think the severity of those glitches is caused by the intense feelings that you have towards either of them?
My partner is important. I needed to do right by her.
I know how close she is to you. Let's dig a little deeper. Your typical glitches are triggered by sensory stimulation, similar to how most people experience memories when exposed to particular sights, sounds, or smells. But this wasn't the case with the other glitches that you experienced recently?
No, they triggered randomly.
That's what I suspected. And now tell me, what did they seem like to you when you experienced them?
Corrupted visions of my past.
I think we're onto something. Your usual glitches were making you recall memories. No more harmful than remembering your wedding day when hearing Mendelssohn's March. We have to differentiate them from those severe malfunctions that you experienced in the slaughterhouse and at the mall. Those latter ones are the real problem, and we need to get to the bottom of it. But I think I've gathered quite a lot of valuable data, and at our next session, I'll present my conclusions.
I'm assuming those were instigated by Wendell's vaping or whatever.
Hey, Robo, could you stop by the cells on your way to Reed? Someone there wants to speak to you.
Okay, we have 2 more points. Let's go ahead and put one into our psychology. It highlights favorable dialogue options. What's the next perk I want to work towards? It's just that, we're not going to be using the stun attack that often, I feel. By the time I'm in range, they're already dead. Scanning. It's not that critical, I feel. Deduction, gain 30% more experience points. What is lowers outcome thresholds for the main characters? I guess it means like if I make choices with the main characters, I don't have to try as hard to get the good options, or I don't know. Maybe I don't need to bother that much with it. I guess we'll put some in armor then for explosives and high caliber.
If it happens, I'm definitely getting sacked. I've got a degree in robotics, not in human relations.
Sometimes I'm surprised you've got a high school diploma.
Did you hear? The old man had a heart attack.
Seriously?
Magnavolt is hiring. Do you have experience working in the police or military? Apply today. We offer better conditions and a safer workplace. Together, we can protect citizens with deadly efficiency. Oh, new skill point available already. Nice.
I'd recognize those footsteps anywhere. Over here, Tin Man.
What did you do this time?
Why does it have to be that I did something? Maybe one of your guys just got a little overeager.
Did they?
No, but none of this matters. I'm here mainly to congratulate us. We did it. We got the guy.
We
sure did, partner.
Any new leads?
Are you looking for trouble? This is the they lived happily ever after part of the story.
Wendell was conducting suspicious activity for someone at OCP. I want to know who.
Shit. I thought you were just looking to avenge your partner. I forgot that you're a dutiful officer. All right. I'll keep my ear to the ground and see what the streets are saying.
Good.
Talk to you later, partner.
I think the next part of the story is that we find out what the brains were actually being taken for. Seeing how the old man was in a wheelchair, he might be trying to see if it's possible for him to transplant his brain into a Robocop-like body and continue to live. And the whole heart attack story might accelerate things with him now. That's my theory of where the story's gonna go.
Need a hand, rookie? Actually, I do. Still not used to working with one hand.
You'll eventually forget about being shot the first time.
Yeah? When?
When you get shot the second time.
What?
Well, at least Ulysses is getting along well.
Murphy, in my office. Catching Antonowski put a smile on a lot of people's faces, but we still have one unresolved issue.
Catching his accomplice at OCP.
Exactly. And when everyone realizes that OCP's been sabotaging us the whole time, mentions of a strike will come up again. We don't want that. So who do you think it is? Becker is an obvious choice. I just don't know if that's not too obvious. Do you suspect that Becker is on Wendell's payroll?
I'm sure of it. All signs point to him. We'll just use logic and reason here.
All signs point to him.
They do, don't they? And that leads me to another thing. Becker wanted to meet you. You're supposed to show up at some old factory. And he wanted you to come alone.
A rather unusual request.
That's why I'll get Officer Washington to listen in. By the way, how do you feel about him? Can you trust him?
Ah, cool. I have the cheat codes now.
Despite shortcomings, he is trying his best.
That makes me a little less anxious about signing him up to look after you. I'm skeptical of anyone that OCP tries to push on us. First Becker, then Washington, and let's not forget about Dr. Blanche. Speaking of which, Dr. Blanche, is she being helpful? Are you getting anything out of those sessions?
She is an enormous help. She listens.
Good. That's good to hear. Sometimes that's all it takes.
I will meet Becker, but there is a place I will visit first.
Sure thing. In the meantime, I'll brief your overseer. Officer Washington!
Yes, sir.
You've got a new assignment.
I'm ready and willing.
Oh, guess I better leave. Any new things to do around the precinct? Guess not. All right. Gonna lose his room. Oh.
Did you watch the game yesterday? I don't know what's wrong.
Brand new healthcare. Can't afford your treatment? OCP can help. If you own a property that can be donated to OCP, we can provide you with health insurance that covers all your treatments. Asterisk, take advantage today and don't worry about the future because there's nothing more valuable than health. List of covered treatments may charge.
With our team, we're losers.
I wanted to throw the TV out the window, but it was too heavy. I pulled a hamstring because of that.
Wait, why are you asking me about my liver and kidneys? They shot me in the leg.
We can offer you a higher standard of accommodation and additional benefits if you decide to sell.
Just get the bullet out and let me leave.
American healthcare.
She's waiting for you, Murphy.
Come on, give me the skinny. I want to know everything.
Ah, Murphy, we started the party a little early. I hope you don't mind.
Sorry, partner. It's my fault. I just gotta hear what's happening at the precinct.
In usual fashion, OCP's doing everything in its power to keep the police down.
Come on, this is time to celebrate. Lewis is feeling better, Wendell's in jail. Let's party.
If you don't think a strike is brewing,
You know what? Let me get this grouch out of here so that you two can talk.
Okay, I'm going. Feel better, Louis.
You look well.
I gotta admit, I sleep better knowing that you got that bastard. But what about you? How have you been lately? Did you get any more of those visions?
I still see things.
You know, ever since Antonowski showed up, they seem to be happening more often, and with greater intensity. I don't think I've ever seen you in such a state. I just know how it affects me, so I can't imagine how it affects you. The fact that he's the brother of one of those guys who shot you.
We should not let the past haunt us.
Easier said than done. His presence reminds me of the day that I left you. I often think that maybe if we didn't split up that day, things would have gone down differently.
Neither of us could have predicted the consequence of our actions.
That doesn't make me feel any less guilty. What I don't get is if Wendell is actually the brother of one of your murderers, then why did he come out now? After all this time? And why didn't he kill you when he got a chance?
They didn't have a sequel printer yet.
Right. Is it true that he's working with someone from OCP?
That is what he claims.
Damn Becker. We should just lock him up already.
I would like that.
Maybe there's someone who'd be willing to help us? I don't know if you heard, but the old man ended up in this hospital after his heart attack. I'm not even sure if he's in a state to talk, but it probably wouldn't hurt to check if he knows anything, right? Anyway, I think I need a little rest after all this excitement. Thank you for visiting me. We'll be back to working together in no time.
I look forward to it.
Okay, time to get VIP access.
Did you hear? We're moving the old man to a private clinic in 20 minutes.
Good. I don't think I can last a minute longer in this stench. Hey, where do you think you're going?
To talk to the old man.
You're the only one who actually showed up to pay him a visit. You know he talks about you a lot.
Does he?
Yeah, about you being granted human rights. He's rooting for you. So maybe it's not such a bad idea. You can go in.
You guys can move a little bit faster.
This town with every drop of my sweat. I always try to improve people's lives. I was good to them. Just like you told me, Mother. We did not see Delta City rise. But don't you worry. I promise it will happen. Mother. Michael, is that you? Your halo shines so bright.
Oh boy.
Do not worry, you are safe.
Robocop? You came to see me? Like a real friend would? I'm getting close to my final days. And I just can't stand this uncertainty. But you came back from the other side. Tell me, how was it? Was it unbearable?
Empathetic reply.
It was like waking up from a long nap. A new man.
I hoped that would be the case. I believe that death isn't the end. You are walking proof.
I feel like he's somehow involved in all the brains being taken.
I have not completed all I set out to do. Those saboteurs inside OCP.
Okay, maybe Maybe
Are
not.
you referring to Max Becker?
That weasel seeks not only to destroy you, but also my company. Be wary of him. I know you would never let anyone jeopardize the good name of OCP. Before you go, could you be so kind and give me some painkillers?
This will probably kill him. But the game's telling me this will get me more points. So, sure.
That's better. I can always count on you. Can't I? Thank you, son.
If anyone asks,
Helicopter is on its way, sir.
yeah.
Perfect. More good news.
Leave now. We need to get him ready for the transfer.
Okay, if he ODs on opioids, our alibi is just, we were doing what we were ordered to do because, you know, he's our boss. Yeah, right?
Why the long face, Robo? They'll pump him full of OCP's cocktails, and come Monday morning, he'll be back to signing deals as if nothing happened.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I won't allow you to treat me like this. I am the mayor of this city. Robocop, you have to intervene.
Is there a back entrance? Shit.
Is there a problem?
This man is preventing me from exposing OCP's hypocrisy. The way this hospital treats its patients is the best depiction of what OCP wants to do with this city. A brave policewoman shot in the line of duty is crammed into a small room, while the old man has a cozy VIP wing of the hospital all to himself. This is what Delta City stands for. Even bigger division.
But the time you had your tonsils removed, you were staying in the VIP wing too.
We're not talking about me. We need to talk about the people. Robocop, please stop this madness. Make a statement. That policewoman is your partner, isn't she? So tell us, doesn't she deserve better?
Lewis should be treated under better conditions.
Hey, cameraman, you got that? Even an OCP robot sees the hypocrisy. Listen to him. Don't let OCP take away our city. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods.
Did
Vote
not
for
say
Kuzak.
that.
Okay, guys, we're leaving.
We should
Wait, what did he say?
find him a cozy, secluded, preferably padded room.
Nice one.
Did Mr. Becker's intentions become clear? Maybe he wants to thank you for catching Wendell.
I only seek answers.
You came, so you can follow a command. Surprising.
Surrender, or there will be trouble.
Defiant as usual. Your creators screwed up the job by not installing an off switch. Well, it doesn't pay to fix their mistakes. It's cheaper just to replace you. So, Robocop, meet the future of law enforcement.
Robocop 2.
Power like yours, but at the push of a button. That is why it is not only more effective than you, but infinitely more obedient. That's just a fragment of the speech I had prepared. But hell, this product speaks for itself.
It's actually the same design from the Robocop 2 movie.
Robocop, what's the status?
This is no appreciation party.
What's going on?
Becker has introduced
Oh god, my frame rate.
About them during my onboarding. I'll try to find something that could help. Just give me a sec.
Discontinue. Drop your weapon.
Don't get excited. This was just a warm-up.
Robocop, I got something. A headless UED will start shooting other droids. It's a bug that ended a presentation in front of the OCP board. I'm looking at the footage now.
Let us see if they ever got around to fixing it.
Warm-up is over. Get ready for the real strike. I knew the guy that made you. Bob Morton, right? Arrogant Brown. Dead. One last asshole. Now, I wish he was here. See your end.
Execution of justice. Drop your weapon. Submit to it. Suppress it. Ceasefire. Terminating the
It's impossible for you to win. I've seen the simulations.
Robocop, I've got some more on the UED project. The old man didn't like it much and wanted to shut it down. He was certain that your brain was what was making you superior to them, so Becker continued to work on the project in secret.
He took a big gamble.
Hey, who are you talking to? Is that Oedipus guy helping you?
Oedipus.
Once I'm done with you, his career is over. You are durable, I'll give you that. You could become a strong part of my urban enforcement unit. But your redundant parts have too much impact on your behavior.
Alright, let's try using a rifle.
Suppressing. Restoring order. Execution of justice.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
He's telling you how to outplay my UEDs, isn't he?
Becker knows you are helping me.
He gave me access to the OCP data himself. Under these circumstances, I feel obliged to use them any way I see fit.
Until now, I didn't want to damage you too much, but no more.
Just a flat fight.
often. You and the police are unprofitable. That's why I made the urban enforcement droids. I'm gonna replace all of you with them. Appreciate being among the first to know. You know what? I'll turn you off anyway. You can resist, but it doesn't change anything. I won't let something like you kill my project.
Oh, fuck. God damn, this is intense.
Discontinue the fight. Subject to authority. Stop resisting arrest. Drop your weapon.
Oh boy. So many.
Pacifying criminal. Delivery. Terminating action. Restoring order. Enforcing peace. I am the... Give up. Surrender. Resisting arrest.
Ooh. I had cheese that fight, but we got through it. Again, the biggest issue here is that Robocop is slow. We can do dashes. So that barely helps a little bit, but in the heat of battle, it still doesn't help that much when you're surrounded. Ah. Yeah, so there are plenty of power-ups available. It's just a matter of getting to them in time before you die.
What the hell just happened?
Becker.
Oh, just stop right there.
Great performance, Robocop. And Mr. Becker, it was an excellent presentation. You promised to show me a reliable remedy for this crime wave. And you really did.
Yes, I've been working on UEDs for the past 5 years.
I meant Robocop. He's proved once again that he's still the top player.
Excuse me? It just barged in here and started accusing me of conspiracy without a shred of proof. It is not stable.
I have Wendell's confession.
Oh, do you mean the guy that's been harvesting human organs? Very reliable source. You keep forgetting that your organic components are the bane of my entire existence. They complicate things. I need a simple tool. A tool that I can control. And until this remote is in my hands, I have that... Oh!
Well, it's time for me to go. Thank you, Mr. Becker, for your presentation. I'll be watching the progress of your project. But until then, keep up the excellent work, Robocop.
And you better keep an eye on that remote.
See? How was I going to find all the chests? Huh?
That should do it. What's going on over there?
Becker's here, and the cops are not happy. Becker tested...
Alright, I think... Well, let's hear what they have to say first.
An army of robots on Robocop. Can you believe that?
That is so unethical. To conduct an experiment without our supervision?
Right.
Alright, that's gonna be it for this evening. I think we made a decent chunk of progress. Alright. So for anyone who's watching, thank you for watching. Thank you, Chex Party, for stopping by and participating in chat. And I'll see you guys next time when we continue playing. And I think maybe 1 or 2 more sessions and we might be able to finish it up. Alright. Later, guys. Bye-bye.